Daniel Manoyu is a music composer and filmmaker from Long Beach. He submitted a short film to the Salton Film Festival last year. He says he wants to help bring more attention to the area through his music and film work.
So I found about the Salton Sea fairly recently, and I was looking for a place in the desert because I love the desert weather, and I discovered this amazing body of water here. And then I did find out about, aside from the beauty of it, it did have a lot of problems. So that's something that I would like to get involved in and try to improve it. I think it can be restored to its former glory, and it can be a paradise again. Our film, The Desert Flower, was my attempt of having a family project, because I had my daughters, my three daughters were the actresses, and myself and my wife directed it, and I wrote the music for it and did the special effects and editing. So it was a great family project, and one of the things that we're aiming with it is to make it look beautiful, make the Salton Sea beautiful, make it like a fantasy Spielberg story about this little girl who's wandering through the desert and meets a science fiction alien friend, because that's something that you don't see when you look at documentaries and films about the Salton Sea. A lot of them focus on the negative part, but we wanted to make it seem like a wonderful and beautiful place as well. We are planning in having follow-up films, and we are planning in maybe perhaps even having a documentary about the Salton Sea, which focuses more on its history, and even its history before it was what we now think of the Salton Sea. Maybe it's ancient history, when it was a giant ocean here that still existed. So that's something that we're exploring, and I would love to have a sequel that also includes my girls, and that they can see this as a regular thing that they can be part of. So we actually just used an iPhone to do the video, and I used the DaVinci to edit the film. I'm a video game developer as well, so I use Unreal Engine. So I created a 3D model. I actually used the 3D model that was pre-made. I textured it, so I painted it into an alien creature. I did some animation on a green screen, and then I included that in the film as well. So that was a good learning experience for me to do special effects. It's the first time that I tried to do that in a film form, and a good way for me to kind of blend my skills for music, sound production, and now video game development into one project that includes them all. So just spread the word. The Salton Sea is a beautiful place. It has a lot of potential. It's unique in the country. It's one of the most unique places in the world too. There are very few areas of this size that are quite like it. And one thing I like to say, it's one of the few parts in California where you can find the waterfront and mountain view property for relatively inexpensive, and it's not very well known. There's a lot of potential here. And just to spread the word and get people to know this, and like that, the state will take action.